YouTube. Today I'm with Dee Dee Explores. She has her KISS shirt on again. I love that shirt. We're checking out some old ruins in the woods here. A little bit south of Hazleton, near Treskow. I've videotaped this once before, years ago. And I did get a really old bottle out of here too. There were two homes back in here. I'm using like really old imagery. I found them on super old imagery. This is one of the foundations here. This is actually the only one that's left. The other one was destroyed. I don't know why. But,
on the old mining maps.
This is one of the two foundations. The other one I think is completely gutted or destroyed. Oh, spider webs, yuck. Yeah, this is one of the foundations here. An old coal mining town, or coal house, whatever. We even had a cellar. This was the cellarway entrance. Yeah. I would assume that center post would have been where the chimney was. Probably was. But I don't really see any signs of a chimney. Unless it was on the unless the chimney was on the outside of the building. I'm not 100% sure. You can't really get that kind of an information from old imagery, because it just doesn't have that much detail to it. Alright, so we're taking a look at this old foundation. We'll get back to you. Well, YouTube, Dee Dee and I are trying to find a breaker that was supposed to be here years ago. We didn't find that yet, but I did find this big sinkhole from a collapsed mine. As you can see, it's about 10-15 feet deep. I don't want to get too close to it, but hey, you see how everything just went woof right in. Look at that. That's what happens when mines collapse.
Okay, I'm not going to get right to the edge.
Yeah, don't get real close.
Just because...
for safety reasons.
Yeah, that just like poof.
Yep.
So there was something under there.
Yeah, there was a mine shaft or mine manway, whatever. All right, we're going to keep looking around here, see if we can find this old breaker. We'll get back to you in a bit. So at this point, YouTube, I don't know if I gave Dee Dee a bottle I found, or is it one that she found? She's putting it away. I don't know what happened. I lost audio to with the camera I was using to record. As you can see, there's a lot of timbers we found. Like large timbers, but we didn't really find much of anything else in the area. It was pretty much destroyed. Even this big timber right here that I'm walking up to. A lot of timbers, but no sign of any foundations or bricks or block, whatever, concrete, anything. So the buildings that were here were obviously completely erased. And in this other video here, again, another clip, I had no sound. So I just went with it, and I figured, okay, I'll add audio to it, which is something I've never done before. I find, again, more timbers, as you can see, and one of those S nails that like hold the wood together. So there were actually two here, in these two timbers. I pulled them out and gave them to Dee Dee as souvenirs. And she took them, she put them in her backpack. Yeah, there I think I'm pulling both of them out right here. And handing it over to Dee Dee. It's like, here you go, here's a souvenir for you. From the coal region. So, and there she is. So yeah, I said we didn't find any other structure, unfortunately. All we did find was, like I said, lots and lots of timbers. So there was a slope here. I think it was called slope number 6. And I said there were 3 buildings here, but again, no luck. Everything was totally gone. plowed over or destroyed, whatever. So that's about it. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.